Hi everyone, I hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to another video of the series Vastu Shastra. So here we'll learn uh, all the various characteristics and features and energy fields of various zones of your house in a most scientific way that is possible. Till now, we have covered four various zones which were covered by the water element, right? So we have completed north of northwest, followed by north. Then we talked about the north of northeast, and then we talked about the most important zone of Vastu, which is the northeast direction. So I hope every one of you have noted down all the various points in your notebook for reference. And the most important thing is, I hope whoever has seen the video have also seen whether they have first they identified their northeast zone and at least an idea. Okay, I know you will not be able to precisely find it unless and until I teach you how to grid your own house, but before that, till now, you have got an idea of where your northeast zone is, at least have an idea, and you have checked whether there are anti-elements in that particular zone or not, and if there are any problems that you are facing related to the northeast, then I hope you found out why it is so. So having said that, let us today move to the next zone which is adjacent to the northeast zone, and here we'll start talking about the air element. We are moving from the water element to the air element. So here we'll be talking about the various connections that you have in your life, whether those connections will be helpful or not. By connection, what I mean is the connection with people, the connection with nature, the connection with government, the connection with animals, whether they will be fruitful whenever you require them or not. Okay, many people have many connections. Many people do not have any connections. They're isolated completely. They have a very bad relation with the neighbors. So they must have problems with the air element of their house. So unless and until you know what the energy of this particular direction is, you will not be able to identify why you are facing such problems. So let's start with the first zone of air element, which is the east of northeast direction, which is just adjacent to the northeast direction. So I'll just switch off my video and let us proceed to the presentation. So I hope you know this the location. So this is the 22.5 degree. This is ENE. You can see this, right, from almost 55 degrees to this 78 degree or like that. So from 55 you add 22, so it will be like 77. So 77.5 degrees almost. Okay. So this particular stretch is nothing but the east of northeast zone. You can see the green color here. So this is the air element. Okay, these three directions or the zones are basically the air element, right? So you can see the main or the primary energy field is of Aryama. So last time till now, whatever we have learned, the four zones, that is starting from the north of northwest zone up to northeast zone, they were the water element, and it was primarily ruled by the Vudar energy. Vudar energy is nothing but the energy of opportunities, energy of starting a business, energy of starting a job. Okay, so whether you have that power or the energy to start something, okay, that is nothing but the Vudar energy. Okay, so if those directions are disbalanced, you know what the problems will be. You are well aware of it right now, whether there is water element disbalance in your house, right? Now from there we are moving to the Aryama energy field. So Aryama energy field talks about what your connections are, whether those connections are helpful to you during the necessary times, whether they will be helpful to you. Okay, many people have many connections, yet when the necessity comes, none of them are helpful, none of them come to the rescue, right? And many people have many connections and they are helpful all the time, right? There are many families or many people uh, whose neighbors are not good, or the connection with the neighbors is not at all good. Okay, then you have to look at the Aryama energy field. There the problem lies. Specifically, when we talk about the ENE, that is east of northeast, we talk about mainly of joy, happiness. Okay, whether people here, whether people in the house are happy or not. See, happiness doesn't mean you have a job, you are stable. It has no relation to it. Okay, you might have a very good paying job, yet you are not happy, you are frustrated. Okay, so whether you will be happy or not, see, whether you will get a job or whether you will be able to do a business, that was ruled by the Vudar energy, the water element, whether you will get the opportunities. See, water is like opportunity, water flows, right? So that is kind of a opportunity kind of energy. But when you move to the air element, it talks about how you are feeling. Okay, how you are connecting with the entire world. That is the main purpose of these elements, right? So here, if this direction or this zone is imbalanced, for example, what will happen? There will be simply negative environment in your house. Maybe everyone is doing fine, maybe they are doing their job, they are very good in education, whatever, yet there is no happiness, there is no joy, there is no laughter in the house, there is only kind of a negative kind of energy. If that is the situation, you need to look for the zone of east of northeast. Okay, so we already have seen the characteristics. Let us see again. So ENE, so I told you that you should remember the air element like this, that air element, the trees gives us air, right? So trees are of green color leaves, and the stems are brown in color, or the branches are brown in color. So remember it like this: green and brown are simply the significators of the air element. So these are the favorable colors when it comes to this particular zone. And what are the anti colors? As you remember, um, the anti color is nothing but just the opposite. See, air element. So the opposite of air is nothing but, you see, green and brown. Okay, I'll just show you this one. Yeah, see, air. So what are the enemies? The antis are the space and earth, right? So space is nothing but white, earth is nothing but yellow. Space is also gray, gray white, and earth is yellowish. Okay, so just connect it with the space and the earth. So that way, what will happen? The anti colors are white, gray, yellow, also red. Red is not a very favorable color when it comes to east of northeast. Okay, although red is the color of fire and it is adjacent to the air element, the fire element is adjacent to the air element, yet red is not considered very good when it comes to this east of northeast. Okay, you have to remember this. And why so? Because northeast is very close to east of northeast. This particular direction is in the middle of east and northeast, and as you know, it is just in the juncture uh, of the water element and the air element. So there it is better not to bring fire element, because fire can mess up with the water. Okay, it is just in the border, right? So red is also not a very favorable color when it comes to as well as your kitchen. kitchen is the same thing, right? Kitchen means fire element, so it should not be there. So that is the reason. Now if there is toilet, what will happen? If there is toilet in this particular zone, it will dispose of all the joy and happiness. Okay, the people will have a very negative kind of behavior, and it brings very much dullness in your house, right? So as a remedy, what you can do is you can simply put on a green tape. See, why green? Because the air element is green. So just use a green tape 4-inch wide around the toilet seat, just as you can see in this diagram, right? Likewise, or you can use the element which is represented by the air element. The metal which is represented by the air element is steel, so you can also use a steel strip. Okay, next, whether kitchen is good or not. No, kitchen is not a very good placement here. It is very bad. And what it will do, see, toilet will dispose of the happiness and kitchen will burn the happiness. That is the difference. Kitchen means fire, fire will burn it. Earth element, toilet, it will dispose of. Okay, that is the difference. It will burn the happiness. So if there is toilet, there will be no happiness at all. Understand the difference? Okay, if there is toilet in this particular zone, there will be no joy at all, no happiness at all in the house. If there is a kitchen, that is a burner which has fire element, what will happen? Maybe you are happy, and sometimes you are happy, some people in the house are happy, but there will be certain situation that will burn the happiness. There will be certain situation which will burn that happiness. So happiness will be there, but it will get burnt, it will get destroyed. And in case of toilet, it will not be there. There will be no kind of happiness. So again, the remedy, as you can guess, you can put a green slab under the burner if there is kitchen. Okay, moreover, if there is bedroom, it is very good for bedroom, but the situation is that this particular zone deals with the happiness energy. Okay, so whoever sleeps here will be filled with joy, will be very happy simply. Okay, as you have seen, maybe in Harry Potter there was a love potion. I hope you remember in the in which I think the prisoner of Azkaban, I guess. So there was kind of a love potion which when Harry drank, so what would happen? It would he'll be very happy, right? He was very happy. So whoever sleeps in this particular zone, what will happen? The energy here will make him or her happy all the time without any reason. So it is good. It is good to sleep here, but for students who need studying, so maybe they will simply keep on scrolling the reels. Maybe they will play games all the time. So that is a problem here. So you must decide what the intention is. Whoever is sleeping here, what the intention is. If the happiness energy or is not affecting the study, then yeah, you can sleep here. Okay, it will simply fill the mind with happiness. That's it. Moreover, if there is any temple, what will happen? It is very good, but obviously you should remember one thing, that avoid the anti-colors. Okay, like red color, it's a big no. Should not have yellow color, should not have white or gray color. Okay, and what about other characteristics? So what you can do is you can simply place good paintings over here. Okay, like maybe photographs of some people who are happy, or maybe photographs of you with your friends or family who seem to be happy in the pictures. You can simply place it here. That will boost up the energy, that will help you become happy. Okay, so That's it for this particular zone. I hope you learned something, and please make a note of all these things, because when we proceed continuously to different zones, so there will be like you will mix up everything. So you need to very very minutely understand the differences between the zones. So there will be 16 zones, right? So you need to know the 16 zones different energies. So in order to know that, you should in the beginning you should write it down. Okay, that will help you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, you learned something new. So if you saw the match, if it is relevant to you, please do let me know in the comment section. And if it is helpful, please do share, like, and hit the subscribe button. That will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.